sees it, even if you don't record it, even if you don't tell anybody. Always help that old lady
hungry, but they're here doing their job. But I was just, now I expect you.
These are mags. They're mags, not clips. You absolute
Let's be real. How many times have you also ended up like that? Just opening your computer, watching dumb shit videos on YouTube, getting nothing done. That's something we need to end 2024, because I'm gonna be so real. These past few days, the overstimulation has been crazy. Constant YouTube videos, constant games, constant just trying to have short fun to try and live a balanced lifestyle. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. I was on the monk mode thing, and I gave myself some time to think and sort of see, just for the start of 2024, what if I don't choose the life I want to live? What if I choose to live the life everyone wants me to live? Oh, just have some fun, and then just study a little bit and you'll be fine. No need to work too hard, live a balanced life. It was not worth it. In 2024, you can't let that happen to you either. You can't fall into the traps of society is telling you. You need to live a fun, balanced lifestyle. You need to play video games. You need to go party. You need to watch movies, because you don't. Maybe there is a time and a place for entertainment, but whilst you're working, that's not the time. Every day I see people around me whenever I go out, always on their phones, on the train, in school studying with like YouTube in the background or blaring some loud music. And really, that's just taking away your focus. So in 2024, I promise you the roadmap to get successful, and it's not going to be by staring at a screen watching stupid YouTube videos. So, the first step is knowing your goals. This is because if you don't know what you're working for, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to just work blindly, and working blindly isn't going to get you anywhere. So what I would do, and what I am doing, is in my Notion, I'm going to write down my 5 top goals for this year, and break it down into over the months what I want to achieve, then in a week how I will achieve it, and in a day what my actionable day-to-day steps are going to be. This kind of gamifies your life, because you realize that you can just stick to doing the same thing over and over again, and it becomes a lot easier. It's just the actual energy of doing it, not of thinking about doing it. And thinking about what we're going to do next takes up more energy than actually doing it most times. I'm going to be real. Like, how many times has it been that you need to study and you spent more time trying to figure out what to study, how to study, when to study, than actually studying? Surely that can't be productive. That time was not used productively, even if people will tell you it is. It's not. It's procrastination. Step 2, which is quite, I'll be real, it's tough, is writing yourself a daily plan of routine things that you have to be doing every day, and you just have to do them. As soon as you fall off, you have to kind of punish yourself. I know it sounds harsh, but you have to punish yourself. So what I would do is donate maybe a certain amount that is big enough to you where you feel it, but not so big that obviously it's going to kill you, to a charity of your choice. Or maybe you can put it towards giving someone a gift. Whatever you think is right. You just have to kind of put something against you, so that you know, if I don't do it, I'm going to lose out on stuff I've been working for. Then step 3 is actually doing your work. So that means once you have this schedule, actually sticking to it and adapting it over time. You'll find what works for you, what doesn't work for you. For some people, sitting in a dark room and just thinking will actually help them solve more problems than for people that just need to get straight into it without a plan for their individual task. And that will come with nature. But you can't just be sitting there, staring at your screen and thinking, oh, I'm just going to put some YouTube videos on, chill and think about it in a bit. Because realistically, you're not going to. Any time you spend multitasking is not time you're productive. Even if you just have a YouTube video on the background, you are slowing yourself down by so much that it's not worth it. And step 4 is to track your progress. So I was saying you need to get ahead, and you need to now actually track yourself getting ahead. So I'll give you a simple example. If one of your objectives is to gain 20 kilos on your bench press, you need to be tracking over your days. Have you been benching a few days a week? Have you been training chest? And then after that, in your month, have your bench gone up by maybe 1-2 kg? And if so, you'll be able to track your progression more. if you're just saying that, oh, I just want 20 kg bench. Well, if you don't first get to 10 more kg on your bench, you're not going to get to 20 more kg on your bench. And you first don't get 5 kg more on your bench, you're not going to be able to get 10 more kg on your bench. So you need to break things down to small blocks and make sure you're tracking them. And as soon as you feel like you're falling off, you need to look back over them and see, I need to go this more further. So stick to it even more. You might also think, how do I keep motivated in all this time? Because I know it sucks. The amount of times I've wanted to just jump on PlayStation or whatever. It's really, really hard. And I'm not denying it. Especially, you feel like you don't fit in. Everyone else is, just having fun, enjoying life. I've heard people say to me, I've had the teacher say to me, oh, do you not entertain yourself? Because she was asking me, how comes you're in school so early? Because I'm here to study. She said, oh, do you not do anything in the morning? Yeah, I go gym and that's about it. So, do you not have fun? I'm like, no. And she's really concerned. And this is just the mindset society has given us of always focusing on fun over work. Like pleasure over purpose. Think how dangerous that is for us as men. Do you think that focusing on pleasure over purpose is going to get us where we want? Because I doubt it. In the short term, maybe. But in the long term, that's really not worth it. And so, you need to kind of understand that this is going to suck. It's like joining the military. You know it's going to suck. You know you're going to endure pain. But that pain is going to make the reward so much better. It's like starting in a car. If you start driving at 100 miles an hour, you're never going to feel the acceleration from 0 to 100 if you're sat in that car at 100. But if you feel all that struggle of trying to get all the way up to 100, the feeling of being at 100 is going to be much better. Finally, you just need to know that you need to do a hard reset. And this is the real thing. So my explanations were done, but now is the hard reset. If you have never done a hard reset before, this protocol will fully change your life. And it's none of the bullshit, oh, Pomodoro technique, oh, learn this. No, the hard reset is the final step and it's the most crucial step. This is the real cheat on how to actually get out of a rut, how to get back on the grind. You have to do 3 things. You have to delete every social media from your phone. The only exception is if you use it for business, in which case only use it for business, make a separate account. Delete any sort of games from your computer, Netflix, all of that. Cancel your subscriptions, delete your Steam account or freeze it or whatever. And the third one is accept that you're not going to be wanted. I know that sounds harsh. I don't mean as if no one's going to want you, as in people are going to talk to you less and you have to have the discipline to talk to people less. What you're going to do is all you're ever going to focus on is work, eat, sleep, gym. That's it. Obviously family and social life also matter, but you're going to have to talk to your family, but you can't be doing stupid things like going out to take drinks with them. To the most you can, you need to put all your time towards work. And even if you can't work, because obviously you can't work 15, 16 hours a day, those times when you're not, you should be working on improving yourself, reading books, other good habits. And you just need to fully grind on them until it's to the point you've mastered it. And anytime you fall off, you have to be even harsher on yourself. So I would say every time you don't have a day where you've completed these maybe 10, 12 hours of proper work, not just staring at things, check out emails, proper work, you have to punch yourself in some way. And that's something you'll figure out yourself. Of course, don't hurt yourself, like physically, mentally, whatever, but find the way which you can kind of discipline yourself. In the same way, in the military, they might make you jump into a cold ice bath. Go jump into a cold shower and stand under it for 2 minutes. And that is honestly the best way to replenish dopamine, to fix your mindset, and to get out of your rut. To fix 2024, make 2024 the year you get on your grind and you find your purpose and you build your passion, and to become successful, inshallah, of course. And of course, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. This is just real life advice. Yeet.